Hey guys, what is up? How you doing? So yes, it is night of the Wednesday. I'm back from my day trip, and yes, I got enough footage to make a video for you. So here I am recording it. So I have been, for those who don't know, I have been pre-uploading these videos, and I just set it to go live at a certain time, and I don't have to worry about it. Because for those who don't know, I'm at work at 5 a.m. tomorrow and Friday. So you won't see this until 8 o'clock, but I can't post it at 8 o'clock because I will be at work. And the Wi-Fi there stinks. So that should be nice. So this is actually going to go live at 7 maybe? Anyways, my phone will be in my locker at that time. So either way, it may or may not upload. I may have to upload it at a later date. Well, later time. But this is our day trip and we were heading up there. So of course I had to stop at a Walgreens, and this Walgreens had really cool like art on the wall. Some people say it's graffiti. It kind of was. They didn't have anything really. All they had were what we call fake mallows. The only thing they really had was the Dalmatian, which I wasn't looking for. I'm looking for the 5-inch reindeer or the Sven. Yeah, all those are like the fake mallows. That fox is part of the real one. But the view heading up here is so beautiful. That's a lake. Is that the? Yeah, that was a lake we just passed. I didn't get a good shot of it because I didn't think about it until later. And then we did stop there to get the itching cream. For those who don't know, I have a rash on my finger again because I put the wrong band-aid on, which has not been fun. But I forgot my cortisone at home, so I had to grab that. And for some reason, this part is always really fun, going under this like little bridge thing. It's like a downwards hill, and that's basically where it crosses over to Lake Sebring, which is where we were heading. And then Edward sat perfectly on the arm of the chair, and I thought it was the cutest thing. But I also wanted to record that I finally used up a full block or ball or whatever of my black yarn, and I did need to switch over to a new cake. And yes, that was my mom. I forgot to edit her out, so if anyone asked, she was not in the video. And then we were getting ready to leave for lunch, so I tucked Edward in with a blanket before we left so he wouldn't get cold. And so that my work was safe. I did record that one on TikTok, as you saw, so that's why it was sideways. Now, for those who don't know, I love the Sebring Michaels. They have like 5 times the amount of yarn for being such a smaller place than mine. As you can see, they are just like maxed out. For those who have seen my Michaels is a measly 1 aisle. And that's the big reason why I stopped going to Michael's and I started going to Joann's. For one, the convenience. Joann's is a lot closer. And 2, Michael's just does not, unfortunately, have a selection of yarn. But you can see this Michael's is like really loaded. I didn't get anything because I didn't need anything. I only got 1 skein of red and orange for the temperature blankets, which you guys will see in a later video. I was actually surprised to see skin-colored yarn. Skin tones is what they called it. It's actually right there on the right in that little PDQ. I had plenty of skin tone yarn already, so I didn't pick any up. But I thought that was really cool that they had a variety of colors for obviously the different types of skin. And then that aisle I actually wanted was the very first aisle. So I headed back, and here it is. For some reason, this brand here that I'm picking up is actually their brand yarn, and it was so soft. I did pick up the same brand in red, and then I forgot to film eating. So I had hash browns, mashed potatoes, a 2 chicken patty breast things, and a biscuit. I also had some banana bread earlier, and then ketchup and a Pepsi, and it was so good. My goodness. So this is on the way home. I refilled my cup with Halfa is what I call it. It's really called an Armour Palmer half tea, half lemonade, and it was amazing. So Mom's like, you should be recording the sunset. And I'm like, okay. And then I turned on the camera and I'm like, oh my goodness, it is beautiful. Now this is all pretty much in real time. Only the last clip of me being home is really the only thing that's sped up. Because, you know me, I love to record and claim when I get home from these day trips. Even though I need to be up pretty early tomorrow and should probably go to sleep, I shall not. But honestly, Mom's like, you should get the sun. And I'm like, okay. But honestly, the view was so beautiful. The sun, the sunset, everything. Sorry for the silence for those few seconds. My mom was texting me. I was trying to hit the pause button, but of course it did not want to stop recording the audio. But I am back. Here is the sun. And I did want to stop at a Cracker Barrel before, and I forgot to record. I also went to a Five Below earlier. The Five Below had pretty much all of the nighttime squad, or sleeping squad, except for the foxes and penguin. The Cracker Barrel had pretty much everyone from the new squad. I'm only looking for, there's like this fluffy white kitten. That's really the only one I want. I don't think she's been released yet. So, sad face, I didn't really get anything there. They did have a cute little clip. But again, I didn't get anything. Nothing I was looking for. So, my grandma actually very kindly gave me this black storage thing. I might use it as a Squishmallow storage and give that bookcase to my mom. We were thinking about it. But for now, I'm going to use it to hold my yarn. To make it look a little nicer and make it easier. Because this way I was able to reorganize my Squishmallows so they weren't so cluttered and disarray. Now this part is sped up a little bit, not too crazy. I think I only sped it up like maybe 2x speed or whatever. And honestly, I thought the Squishmallows were going to fall, but they didn't. So we've had to keep the studio door closed because they drilled a hole in my roof, which I don't remember if I told you guys. Bailey does not like it. She hates not being in the studio with me. But c'est la vie. Poor Bailey. And speaking of Bailey, here she is. And I forgot my light was on. So, yeah. And for some reason, I had put the light. Oh, yeah, here's me getting my yarn. Excuse the mess. I wanted to grab the yarn and show you guys the temperature blankets. So that yellow skein that's right there that you guys see, I think is the same brand as the Michaels one I picked up. For some reason, this is so freaking soft. This orange yarn, I don't know. It's got to be cotton or something. Because if it's acrylic, it's like a really, really rough acrylic. And that red was Spider-Man's red. So I don't really want to use it to begin with. But, yeah, I don't know. This yarn is like ridiculously soft. And I love it. And of course, I had a coupon. So it was only $2.79. Which came out to $6, I guess. I don't know. Mom just kind of swiped the card and I wasn't paying attention. And here's the orange. I'm going to put that back in with this little... It looked like the pages were bending for some reason. So I went ahead and just closed it. And then I got rid of the bag. Yeeted it in there. So I returned Spider-Man's red. But as I was saying, that tag there is actually the hair color yarn for the unicorn. So I don't know why I put it in there. Now that basket isn't really on top of there very well, so I moved the extra yarn to the bottom. And I went ahead and put this orange yarn, after petting the baby raven, in with the cottons in the bottom, and of course it fell out. So I put it back in and ran away really quickly before it did anything. And then I wanted to show you guys, I got at least 10-ish rows done on the blanket, and then I'm row 3 of yellow. I know it doesn't look like that, but I'm on road 3. And that it's a color I'm using. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.